Hey there, you filthy animals. Mr. Dirty back with another episode of the GTM show, and today we got Sonic Drive-In back on the show. I haven't had these guys on in a very long time. It might even be over a year since we've seen them on. I can't even remember what the last product was that we might have done from these guys. Today, what caught our attention is, I think it was yesterday actually, they have a new line of... they call them slingers, signature slingers on the menu. There's two to choose from. There's a classic and there's also a bacon melt. I believe the classic one's going to run you $1.99. Bacon one is going to run you $2.49. Now, why would these catch our attention? Doesn't sound like anything spectacular. Everybody's got little sliders or slingers on their menu, and classic, and then one like a bacon cheeseburger one. Like, big deal, right? The big thing is here, they're going for a slightly more healthy option, as I guess, I don't know how much of the percentage of the burger is now blended with mushroom. So we've got like a portion of the burgers like ground up together. It's going to be beef and mushroom mix, and then some spices tossed in. We can hop over to their website real quick here and look at a description. The classic Sonic signature slinger. Bakery quality brioche slider roll, lettuce, tomato, crinkle cut dill pickles, mayo, melted cheese on a burger patty made of 3 simple ingredients. And here with the 3 simple ingredients, they're still not telling us what the percentage is. It says 100% pure beef blended with savory mushroom and bold seasoning. So who knows what the ratio is that makes this, like, you know, a little bit better for you. Seeing that they're not very big, and it's telling us it's only 340 calories. And if we go over here and we look at the bacon melt Sonic signature slinger, this one is 420 calories. All right. Bakery quality brioche slider roll, again, melted cheese, crispy bacon, mayo on a burger patty made of 3 simple ingredients. Once again, the beef blended with savory mushroom and bold seasonings. Now, your old pal Mr. Dirty has decided not to nickel and dime you all, and we're not going to break this up into 2 episodes or 4 episodes or 6 episodes by adding every sauce that Sonic has to the menu and rehashing this. We're going to give you a twofer. Signature slinger twofer here on the GTM shows. We're going to do both of these, the classic and the bacon, on today's episode, and I can already tell which is which. Normally I wouldn't be able to, but because of my disdain, my absolute hatred for onions, there's a no onion sticker on the classic one, so we're going to start with that. All right, so they come in a foil wrapper as such, and there's my little no onion sticker going on there, and you can see I'm palming this, completely palming it with my hands curled around. You see it's very small. All right, it's a bit smashed up from that foil wrapper, but yeah, okay. Here's our beef patty here with the cheese. We can see lettuce, tomato, and once again, you can see by the size of my hand here how big this is. I would say this is probably bigger than what you would typically call a slider from like White Castle or Crystals. I would put this in the category of a junior cheeseburger. So if you're wondering about the price, $2 for a slider, or a slinger as they're calling it, I guess it's not really a slider. We're really looking at a junior cheeseburger. As we peek under the hood here, we can see those crinkle cut pickles and some mayo that they spoke of. All right, down the hatch with the classic signature slider from Sonic. All right, that's definitely not bad. But yeah, it's got no wow factor whatsoever. Obviously, this is just a smaller version of the, you know, regular Sonic cheeseburger that's already on the menu, always on the menu. They just shrunk it with a shrink ray, but yeah, it still has all the same flavor. At $2, I don't know the value on that. Like, you could probably get like a full-blown cheeseburger some of these other places for that price. With the exact same toppings, you know, the mayonnaise, the lettuce, the tomatoes, the cheese. I don't know, like I say, it's tasty. It just seems lackluster to me. I just don't see why you'd want this maybe like for like an extra $1 or something like that. Maybe even less than that. You probably just get like a regular cheeseburger. I totally can't knock this on flavor at all. You know, I still got my cheeseburger flavor going on there. Pickles still had crunch. They're nice and flavorful. Tasted the tomato. That was fresh. The lettuce, you know, I joked about that being soggy lettuce, but it still has all its flavor, and it was fresh. It's just wet and steamy from being in the foil wrapper, but yeah, nothing wrong with this burger at all. It's just like a weird price. All in all, not bad. I just don't see myself buying it again, so I'm going to have to give that a high 3 out of 5. All right, moving on to the bacon melt one. Let's see what we got here. All right, I've only opened it up this much, and I'm already presented with bacon coming out of a few different sides there. And yeah, looking like nice crispy bacon. Yeah, this one looking much, much better than the last one. And yeah, lots of bacon on there too. Lots of nice melty cheese going on with our beef patty. Nice shiny bun. Yeah, this looks to be where it's at. Once again, as we take a peek under the hood there, you can see that pile of crispy bacon going on there. And I would say for like something that falls under the category of a junior cheeseburger slash slider, somewhere in there, that's a generous portion of bacon from a fast food place. Once again, you see mayonnaise. And bringing it in to look at the cross section, look at the thickness on that beef patty right there. Yeah, that's a nice thick patty. All right, down the hatch with the bacon melt signature slinger from Sonic. Yeah, this I like a lot. It's very salty, but salty in a good way. It's like a meaty salty. Seems like everything about this one seems to be salty. The mayonnaise, the cheese, the bacon, and let's get down to the meat patty. We didn't really speak about that on the other one, kind of like pushing it towards the end here. We want to talk about that mushroom beef patty that's going on here. I can still taste what I said before. I'm still getting like a meaty cheeseburger flavor here. Once again, I don't know the ratio of how much mushroom that they've blended into this beef patty to get the final product, but I myself really can't tell. It doesn't taste like a veggie burger at all. It tastes like a standard issue fast food meat patty. You really can't tell that there's any kind of binders or fillers going on here in the form of mushrooms whatsoever, even in the chew. If anything, just because I'm looking for it, I'm looking to find some sort of distinguishable difference between this and a regular patty. It maybe, it just might be in my mind that it might have like a softer texture, a softer bite and a softer chew. Slightly. But other than that, though, like I say, I'm hunting for it. If you're just gobbling down food because you're hungry, you're not looking for that, and this is just going to be another fast food meat patty. Would I buy this one again? Definitely. I like the flavor on this one. The other one that wasn't bad, but when compared to this one, I think this one really justifies the $2.49 price tag. You saw how thick the patty was. It was that thick on the last one, but the flavor profile was just different. For $2 on the other one, I just feel like I'm getting snowballed. But here, I like the all-around flavor on this one. I think the price is nice. And yeah, I definitely pick this up again. I'm giving this one a solid 4 out of 5. All right, so there you have it, the signature Slingers, new at Sonic. Go give it a try. Like I say, at the flavor that this is here, I don't see why I don't convert all of their burger patties over to this. Nobody would blink an eye at all. Now, we do have one more parting thing to check out before we split today. One of my favorite things at Sonic, and one of the things that keeps me going back there, and I think what sets it aside from other places, is just French fries, French fries, French fries. They still have French fries too. But Sonic also has tater tots. And for the longest time, I had no idea that they even sold French fries or onion rings at Sonic. I just thought they had tots. And once I found out they had tots, I didn't go searching the menu for anything else. I mean, who doesn't like tots? Probably a bunch of you psychopaths. But my number one favorite thing on the menu at Sonic is the foot-long coney chili cheese dog. And why not put that chili cheese on the tots? And I was happy to see that they have that on the menu as an option, so I got a medium order. Let's check out that and turn this into a Sonic 3-fer before sliding out of here today. Now, it does come in one of these little foil sleeves with the window. I already took that off. And you ready? Bam, there you go. A medium order of the chili cheese tots at Sonic. And once again, you can see by the size of my hand, this is like the hot dog boat right here that they've dumped these into. And then just coated it with the chili cheese they put on the conies. Looking pretty tasty. The price tag on the chili cheese tots was $3.59. If you must know everything about this trip, I also got a medium cherry limeade, which ran me $2.69. But yeah, chili cheese tots, man. I'm down for this. All right, we do have a fork that they've given us. Let's get into it. All right, we got a bunch on the hook there, down the hatch. I'm actually a few snaps in on this. I've actually eaten, I would say, probably a third of the portion that I was given here. And it's pretty tasty. But something about the tots, man. You're losing some of the flavor of the chili cheese. You get that. I mean, you do have the chili cheese flavor, like ride through. But something about the density and the flavor of the tots. It seems to be muting it a bit and also drying it out. With the hot dog, it remains kind of greasy. It just seems more saturated, more wet. I'm trying not to say it, but I'm going to have to. Moist. That's what it's missing. Plus the saltiness of the hot dog. Like I say, it's okay, but once again, I probably couldn't see myself picking this up again, but I'm glad I got to try it. It's a solid 3 out of 5. And at the $3.59, I definitely probably couldn't see myself picking up that again. That's probably more like $2.69, $2.79 range. Cherry limeade, always a 5 out of 5. All right, so that wraps up our little outing here to Sonic Drive-In to check out the new signature Slingers. Go out, pick them up, form your own opinion. Don't take my word for it, of course. I'm Mr. Dirty. This is the GTM show. Don't forget you can buy Knucklehead shirts and hoodies down in the description. Follow me on Twitter and Instagram at TheRealMrDirty. And as always, get out of here and go have a rotten day.